In a vibrant corner of the outskirts of São Gonçalo, where the streets were transformed into improvised fields and every corner hid a new story, a boy with dreams bigger than life itself was born, Vinicius Junior. From a very early age, the ball was his inseparable companion, and his feet, instruments of pure magic, enchanted everyone who stopped to watch his dribbling. This is an engaging narrative that reveals surprising curiosities and the secrets behind the meteoric rise of this world football phenomenon. Growing up amid challenges and adversities, Vinicius learned that each obstacle was, in fact, an opportunity to develop unique skills. On the clay fields and improvised courts, where creativity reigned and imagination was the supreme law, he transformed the simple act of dribbling into a true work of art. Neighbors and friends say that even when life seemed to impose limits on him, the sparkle in his eyes and the lightness of his movements already foretold a bright future full of achievements. At the age of 16, Vinicius' undeniable talent was already making waves on the professional pitch. His dazzling speed, combined with disconcerting dribbling and an innate sense of the game, quickly caught the attention of scouts and coaches. In just a few years, the child prodigy earned his place among the greats, bringing with him not only his refined technique, but also the essence of a boy who, on the streets of São Gonçalo, learned to transform each move into pure poetry. One of the most striking curiosities about Vinicius is how he adapted to the challenges of European football. When he arrived at Real Madrid, the young man had to face cultural and linguistic barriers that, for many, would have been insurmountable. However, he found in sport a universal language that helped him connect with teammates and fans from all over. In interviews, Vinicius has already revealed that, although the training methods and tactics were very different from what he was used to, his passion for football continued to be his greatest asset, a passion that drove him to overcome each challenge with discipline, resilience, and, above all, authenticity. Off the pitch, Vinicius Junior's charisma is also a source of fascination. Known for his infectious smile and the humility he has had since childhood, he maintains a genuine connection with his fans. In moments of relaxation, the star shares curious stories about the behind-the-scenes of big games, revealing unusual details of his routine. For example, many people don't know that, before matches, Vinicius has the habit of isolating himself for a few minutes to listen to music that helps him stay focused and channel all the energy he needs to go out on the pitch with everything he has. This intimacy with the process, which combines concentration and lightness, is part of the secret to his success. Another fascinating aspect is the way the player deals with criticism and pressure from the media. Throughout his career, Vinicius has faced intense moments of pressure and controversy, but he has always responded with maturity and determination. Instead of letting himself be discouraged, he uses every comment, whether praise or criticism, as an incentive to evolve even further. This resilient attitude and constant desire to reinvent himself make him not only an elite athlete, but also an inspiring example for young people who dream of following a path to success, even when the challenges seem insurmountable. The star's humble roots have never been lost, even after achieving global stardom. Few know that, despite the rush of big stadiums and international commitments, Vinicius continues to dedicate time to his family and childhood friends, who were fundamental in his development. He always emphasizes the importance of keeping alive the memory of the simple days, when the ball was a toy and the dream, a seed planted in the innocence of a boy who refused to accept the limits imposed by reality. The transition to European football, especially in the grand setting of Real Madrid, brought challenges that further shaped the player's character. Adapting to a different style of play, dealing with the intensity of competitions, and gaining the trust of a demanding fan base were fundamental steps that drove Vinicius to seek excellence in every match. This adaptation process demonstrated not only his innate talent, but also his ability to learn and evolve every day, transforming difficulties into steps toward success. In the digital universe, Vinicius' influence is reflected in an intense and passionate way. Every spectacular dribble and every decisive move is immediately shared on social media, where his image becomes synonymous with overcoming and daring. This popularity is not only the result of talent, but also of a deep connection with the fans, who see themselves represented in the story of a boy who fought to transforming adversity into opportunity. The soccer icon has thus become a living inspiration for millions of young people around the world. Interestingly, childhood friends say that, as a teenager, he would spend long minutes observing the movement of the clouds and the rhythm of the city, absorbing every detail and creating a kind of personal manual for facing life on the fields. His relationship with urban art is also a separate chapter in this story. Growing up among colorful murals and graffiti that adorned the walls of his community, Vinicius always felt an affinity with the creativity that overflowed from the streets. This passion is reflected in his unpredictable dribbling and the fluidity with which he carries the ball, as if each play were a work of art in constant creation. Some fans say that his movements resemble the strokes of an expressionist painter, where each brushstroke is filled with emotion and personality, creating a visual spectacle that goes far beyond mere sport. Off the field, Vinicius' life is equally rich in curious stories and inspiring attitudes. His interest in fashion and style is well known. Always aware of trends, he uses his visibility to support social and cultural causes, showing that his commitment to the community is as strong as his dedication to football. On several occasions, he has been involved in social responsibility projects that aim to transform the reality of underprivileged communities, restoring the pride and identity of those who, like him, came from humble origins. This attitude shows that the star player does not see success only as a personal achievement, but as an opportunity to inspire and transform the lives of others. Amidst intense criticism and pressure, he learned to transform each comment into fuel for his development. This ability to absorb feedback, whether in moments of glory or challenge, shows that the true strength of an athlete lies in his ability to learn and reinvent himself with each new match. In interviews, he has already emphasized that he studies the tactical trends of modern football with the same dedication as a passionate student, using each game as an opportunity to absorb new knowledge and improve his skills. In his relationships with his teammates, Vinicius is recognized for his camaraderie and quiet leadership. Even when he is among renowned stars, he is always willing to share experiences and motivate his colleagues, creating an environment of unity and collective achievement. This inspiring attitude reflects his belief that success is not the result of individual talent, but of joint effort and mutual support among players. His team spirit, combined with his captivating personality, makes him not only an exceptional player, but also a true example of solidarity and friendship. Another curiosity that delights fans is related to the star's small personal traditions. On international trips, for example, Vinicius has shown a fascination for local cultural rituals, such as leaving symbolic messages at historical sites in the cities he visits. Legend has it that on one of these occasions, he wrote a dedication on an old wall, believing that this gesture would bring luck and prosperity to both him and his teammates. Although these episodes are shrouded in enchanting mystery, they reinforce the idea that, for Vinicius, every place and every culture has a story to tell, and that his path is also a way of celebrating this diversity. The star's digital influence is undeniable. His posts on social media are not limited to showing behind-the-scenes training sessions or victory celebrations. They tell stories, share moments of vulnerability, and encourage thousands of young people to believe that success can come from where they least expect it. Genuine interaction with his fans, responding to comments, and showing his human side, creates a unique connection that transcends the boundaries of football. This direct communication reveals an accessible personality, who is proud of his roots and who never forgets where he came from, even after achieving stardom. Ultimately, Vinicius Junior's trajectory is an ode to perseverance and authenticity. Every curiosity, every detail revealed, from his pre-match rituals to the influence of the colors and sounds of his childhood, composes the portrait of an athlete who refuses to be defined only by statistics or trophies. He is, above all, a storyteller, a dreamer who transformed his reality into a spectacle of overcoming and passion. While the arenas of the world vibrate with his plays, the true magic lies in the journey, in the sum of small moments that together build the legacy of one of the greatest talents of his generation. And so, the legend of Vinicius Junior continues to unfold, inviting everyone to witness not only the skill of a star on the field, but the rich tapestry of a life marked by dreams, challenges, and the eternal search for a new dawn. Each curiosity reveals a chapter of this unique story, where the impossible becomes possible and where passion for football is the driving force behind a brilliant and inspiring future.